Welcome. So today I'm looking at a creatureless Grixis deck. In fact, the only permanents it has are 2 copies of the Celestus. So first of all, the idea is we're going to make all the removal cards pretty useless in my ones in my opponent's deck. So that's going to help, and it's an Invoke Despair deck. We're running Galvanic Iteration to try and copy Invoke Despair, and we can cast it from the graveyard with Invoke Calamity. So we're trying to run both invokes, which is quite tricky, really. This is the mana base we're using. We tried to keep sort of we try to get as many black-red lands as possible. So the list I was looking at was on Reddit Spikes, and we haven't. Well, I've had to make a few substitutions. I'm missing a Sulfurous Springs and a Xander's Lounge, so I've gone for 2 Maestros Theaters instead. Let's see, I popped in a Temporal Firestorm instead of a Burn Down the House. And I've got 3 Malicious Malfunctions instead of Brotherhood's End. So Brotherhood's End does 3 damage to all creatures. So it is a step up. But the Malicious Malfunction does exile creatures that die that turn. I think it's quite good synergy with Cut Down, so it can make Cut Down work on larger creatures. So seems like a pretty reasonable thing to try and run. So I'm just going to try this in best of 1 ranked. So just see how we go on. I should give credit to Sylph3R, who made the post about this Grixis Invoke deck. That's what I've based the deck on. Okay, 2-lander. Not much card draw. It is a 26 land deck, so we're going first. Well, we've got quite a lot of removal. I'm just going to roll the dice here a little bit and see if we can draw some land. We drew land. That's good news. And guess another swamp would be good. Let's strangle the frontliner. You know what? Another swamp wasn't a good idea, because I could have played Galvanic Iteration on something. But I've top decked another land, which is pretty cool. So that copying my cut down is back on the cards. That is instant speed. Okay, cool. Right, big score. So I think we want to just discard a Galvanic Iteration, because it's got flashback, basically. It's kind of interesting. Maybe he thinks I have counter spells. So he's playing around the counter spells very carefully. Cycle that one. Interesting game. Recruitment officer. Okay. Now you can get value from that. Okay, let's cut that down. Yeah, I got Thalia. Okay. Discarding Brutal Cathar. Okay. We've got Tainted Indulgence. Veteran, yep. That's Tainted Indulgence. So we've got the 0, 1, 4, 2. If we discard a 3-drop. Is that instant speed? Okay, let's try Malicious Malfunction. That should kill everything, I think. Okay, he's about to get a token, so I could invoke Calamity and cast Malicious Malfunction in response. Oh, that's pretty brutal so far. Okay, let's iteration. That's 4 land. Well, let's dig some land out of the deck with Maestros Theater, I guess. Unless we've got all of it. Oh yeah, we've got all of our basics. Never mind. I have to remember how many basics I've got. Well, this deck doesn't win quickly, does it? Kind of need to draw these things. Okay, Maestros Charm can do damage, direct damage as well. Yeah, you can play quite slowly and carefully and force me to deal with these one by one. Well, we can invoke Calamity to draw some cards. Oh wow, the Celestus. Now that's a card. Probably have enough land. This guy gets to be indestructible, which is a complication. Malicious Malfunction will kill it. Okay, Tainted Indulgence, that's pretty handy. Now, I don't know why I did that. Of course, if I manage to not cast anything, Celestus will trigger. But that said, I did find Invoke Despair. I am going to play a land. Right. It's getting to the stage where we're trying to just assemble enough damage. Okay, well, Galvanic Iteration. Burn down the house. We've got 6, 9, plus 10, 15 mana. Yeah, let's try this. What happens with the Galvanic Iteration again? It's pretty cool. So let's burn down the house, making lots of devils. Firestorm. And do 9 damage to his face. Well, you can see why you have Burn Down the House in the deck. It's actually quite a powerful win con. That was such a long and laborious game. I think I can only stomach maybe one more game of that. It's kind of cool. Oh, that's nice. Getting it. I think that's my second Invoke the wins. Talking of Invoke. Okay, that seems fine. I'm not going to kill the dog. Okay. Put down the Weaver. I mean, I could try and wait for a sweeper, but things are going to get out of control quite quickly. So I'm going to be efficient with my mana. Galvanic Iteration and Strangle. Okay, another Weaver. Can we suffer a Weaver to live? I'm going to say yes. What's the worst thing a Weaver could do against a creatureless deck? Okay, another Weaver. Oh yeah, that's a good point. How much do we care about this land? We'll get another land. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, got loads of land. Right. Invoke Calamity. Graveyard, please. We're going to... Okay. Of course, there are no targets for cut down, so I could not cast the cut down. Even though after the Strangle resolves, the cut down will have a target. So that was what I got confused by there. Yeah, I think 2 games of that is enough. But it seems powerful. And yeah, going from Brotherhood's, sort of downgrading from Brotherhood's End to Malicious Malfunction wasn't too big of a deal. And Temporal Firestorm is kind of as good as, almost as good as Burn Down the House. We saw it's very handy having the win condition side of Burn Down the House, the Devils. You can copy those multiple times and do lots of damage. I was thinking, I was trying to figure out how I was going to kill my opponent just with the Invoke Despair. But yeah, there's that. There's Maestros Charm doing a 3-point drain life. You've got the copying spells, you've got the Invoke Calamities, so it can definitely do the job. Yeah, interesting deck. Probably deserves a few more games. Anyway, I think that is a nice quick video. Thanks for watching.